Hey, this is Mutsa Badri, and in this video I'm going to teach you the most important theory that I have learned in my life, which has helped me move from where I was stuck in my Chant's group to moving into a group which I could learn so much, not only personally, relationship, health, finance, business, and so on and so forth. So I want to talk to you and teach you the same theory, where I will talk about why Chant Group is a group which you have to come out of, get in over here, in this area over here is what we call the NML, and then move into the choice group. And how does this impact all areas of your life? Very, very important thing that people today are not doing. They are so much stuck in this Chant Group that they want to move forward, they want to grow, they want to have the lifestyle, the abundance, the money, the income, but somehow there is something, one thing that is stopping them, and that's what you're going to learn in this video. So let's move in quickly. The group theory is what we call it, and this circle that you see over here, which is the Chant Group, we call the Chant Group a Chant Group because you are born in this group, right? You are born in the Chant Group, and the group is the people around you, right? You're born and the people around you. So what are the people that you're surrounded by today? The group that you are surrounded by today. There are people, for example, your family, right? You have family members, you have friends, teachers. Let's say, if you're working, you have colleagues, right? You have different people surrounded, you're surrounded by, and we call these people, you have, kind of connected with them by chance. So you were born, you went into the school, you got those friends automatically, you came into that career, you went to work, or you maybe started your own business, so you got customers, right, in different areas. And what is this Chant Group doing to you? What is happening here in the Chant Group? They are impacting you in different areas of your life. So for example, they are impacting you not only in your income, but also your personal development, your health, your relationships, your career, your business, right? In all of these areas, these people who you are surrounded by limit you. So in your personal development, if you are a person who wants to communicate, you love self-expression and stuff like that, but your group, the group that you are surrounded by, does not kind of appreciate being very loud, or you cannot say what you want to say, or you have to be very subtle and you have to be very soft and you have to think before you say, then you are limited by that group. What are the groups that you are surrounded by? Just think for a minute. Your friend circle group, right? Your relationship group, your personal family, your society group, right? Or your business group, or maybe any other social organization, non-profit organization that you're linked to, that group. So all of these groups that you're linked to, what we are saying is they are influencing and impacting you on an ongoing basis. Now, when I started my career, and when I kind of declared, for those of you who don't know my story, from diploma in computer technology, I moved into psychology and personal development. I had to go through the same thing, meaning I had people in my Chant Group who would tell me that it's not possible, right? I had mostly people surrounded by, people who are job oriented, people who were not businessmen, people who were not pursuing their dreams, people who would settle for less, not dream, not look at abundance. They're like, let's have a safe, secure life, right? No point venturing into the unknown. Now, when I'm surrounded by these kind of people, I observed that not only my personal development, my mind, the way I thought, the way I felt, the way I believed, also my health was impacted, right? Because I am healthy, not what I can be, but what my group is, right? Think about it. So if you're obese, there are chances that you're surrounded by people who are the same. People who not necessarily be obese, but people who don't really care about health. They're like, yeah, you know what, just eat, enjoy life. If you're somebody who has relationship problems, probably you're surrounded by people who are not doing much in their own relationships too. It's just something that you have to be aware of and consciously think about, right? Because we see a lot of times, where do we get relationship advice from, right? Marriage, relationship, parenting advice from the Chant Group. And guess what? If they are all suffering, struggling, or have a particular mindset about relationships, then that is what advice they're going to give you. If you have a particular kind of income, you're in an X income bracket, automatically you are surrounded by the people who are in the same income bracket. And it's very practical, right? Because if you are making 50,000, you're not going to be surrounded by people who are making 5 lakh or 10 lakh or 50 lakh. You're probably going to be surrounded by people in the same bracket because you're comfortable. That zone is uncomfortable. So you will surround yourself with those kind of people. I have seen people who are, for example, not wanting to get married, right? There are people who don't want to get married. They're like, marriage is this and marriage is that, and why should I get married? And I'm a free bird and I can do whatever I like, and marriage is this. And often you see that they only surround themselves with people who have the same kind of mindset, belief and emotions, and the knowledge is also the same thing. So what I'm getting at is, we by chance normally surround ourselves by the same kind of people who we are comfortable with, and we are no longer alive and fearless. And why do we do that? Because human nature, right? You scratch my back, I'll scratch your back. We both agree to each other, let's stick around, right? I hate getting married, or I hate being on a job, and you hate being on a job. So you know what, both of us, let's shake hands and do that together. Now, what is the problem? The problem is this group stays limited. Where is the boundary of life transformation? The boundary of life transformation kind of gets stuck over here. So if you don't get out of this group or mindset, right? It's a mindset. Here we talk about 4 things. We talk about your belief, we talk about how you think, how you feel, and your knowledge. And if you do not get out of this group, then you are stuck with your same beliefs, thinking, emotion and knowledge. You're stuck. You're literally stuck, right? You cannot go beyond. Now, what is the solution? So what I did is, when I said I want to be a speaker, trainer, life coach, I want to kind of, venture into my dream, the first thing I was hit with was with knowledge. I got my knowledge from books, right? I started reading books. Now, the moment I started reading books, I got influenced by my authors, the mentors, the books that I was reading, right? The Law of Success was the book that made the entire difference in my life, right? So I started reading this book, and that book mentioned that you have to appreciate this group, kind of, appreciate the people around you, and you have to step out. And that's exactly what I did. With all due respect, with all listening and ears, I did not kind of fight and oppose people over here. So my friends, my family, and my entire group that I was with, I had to slowly move out. So I stepped from here, I stepped out, and I came here, right? Kind of just being here. Now, what is the NML? The NML is the no man's land. So I was in the no man's land. And what is the no man's land? The no man's land is basically when you move out of this group, nobody kind of, nobody wants to talk to you, nobody appreciates you, nobody wants to call you, because now you're moving outside that group. And why are you moving outside that group, right? Why are you really in the no man's land? The reason I came here to the no man's land is because I was wanting to go here, right? My goal, my target was over here. Now, what is this group? Let's talk about the choice group. The choice group are people who are already successful. They are already living a life they love, right? They are what we call alive and fearless. They are alive and fearless. They are following or pursuing their dreams, right? They are people who are successful. And that is what we want. They have a lifestyle, right? They are people who have a lifestyle. They are living a life that they love, right? A life with love, peace, and happiness. And when I am over here, when you are here, basically when you are here, and when you want to go there, and you are eyeing to go here, and you're saying, you know what, I want to move here. Oh man, these guys are awesome, right? They are people who are living a life they love, and I really want to go there. But guess what happens? This is what happens. When you talk to these people, right? When you talk to these people, your friends, your families, your business, your colleague, when you start talking to these people, they start discouraging you. You know what they say? All of these people are crooks. They are negative people. They are people who are never satisfied, right? They have earned their money by doing bad things. You know, they are no good. We are all good. You know, it's our destiny to be poor, or it's our destiny to live a life that we are living. That's the same stuff I got, bombarded by when I started vocalizing my dreams. That no, what if you fail? What if you fall? What if it doesn't happen? Oh my God, what are you going to do? They are going to threaten you. They are going to beg. They are going to plead. They are going to say, we love you. Please don't eye to your dream. Stay within your limits. That is over there. We are not people who do that, right? Bill Gates always, I remember the quotes of Bill Gates, that if you are born poor, it's not your fault. But if you die poor, it's definitely your fault. And definitely in today's age and generation, where technology, marketing, social media is just boomed, you can reach your audience in no time. So again, it's getting more and more and more easy. So when I wanted to move here, guess what happens? This is important, right? Guess what happens? When I am sitting here, and that's what happened to me. When I was sitting here and I wanted to move into this group, the group of choice, nobody wanted to accept me. They said, no, you can't come in our group because you are in that group. You are in group, let's call this group something, right? Let's call this, you are in group B. Let's call it B. And this is, let's say this is group A, right? This is the Alive and Fearless group. So the Alive and Fearless group guys were like, you are from group B. You cannot come to group A. Because they saw me surrounded by these people. No, you cannot come. And the group B would not let me go out. They're like, hey, you can't go there. After I got the knowledge and after I exposed myself to the authors and bombarded my belief, thinking, emotion, and I got the knowledge, I understood the group theory. The group theory says this, that you have to, in order for you to get into group A, you have to leave group B. And you have to come into the no man's land. And the no man's land is basically, you're not either in group A and neither are you anymore in group B. You have no friends, and that's what happened. You are lonely. Nobody is following you, nobody is holding your hand, you are in the no man's land. And this being in the no man's land is the most difficult because you feel so lonely, right? You don't want to go hang out with the group B, but you cannot even go hang out with group A because group A has not accepted you. Now this is what happens, okay? The beauty starts here, the magic starts here. When you are in the no man's land, the group B is no longer impacting you, right? Group B is no longer impacting you. So the impact is gone because you're no longer in this group. You are alone. But guess what? Your beliefs, your thinking, your emotion, and your knowledge is now increasing. It's going up. You are learning more of stuff. So I kept reading books. I kept attending seminars. I went to workshops. I did international seminars. I did whatever I could get my hands on. I started associating with good people, with influential people, with people who had a dream when I was in the no man's land. So the moment I came out and I increased my BTech, I started influencing myself with the few of the choice groups, right? So I am over here and I want to go here. I increased my BTech, the group A level. I increased my BTech. Now the moment I did that, something beautiful happened. What happened was someone from this group kind of shook hands, right? That means I started networking. So I went out from group B and I increased my BTech, myself, my personal development in the no man's land. Now please understand, you have to do that in the no man's land, because give you a very immediate example, that if you are not in the no man's land and when you go back here and you share your knowledge that, you know what, I have a dream, I read this book, and you know what, this is the success philosophy is this, and man, I'm going to make it and I have this ambition, these guys are going to demotivate you. They're going to say, are you crazy? Are you on drugs or something? They will pull you down. And you know why they are pulling you down? It's not that they're bad people, okay? Everybody in the Chant Group is not bad or evil. But the problem is they are not willing to step out. They are not willing to step up. They are stuck in their own, we call them, they are stuck in their own limitations. They have limitations and they don't want to get out. Now these limitations could be money limitations, physical limitations, health limitations, whatever, mind thinking limitations. They don't want to get out, but they want to pull you down. That's why you have to step out, be in the no man's land. Please do not share your dreams, your ambitions, your knowledge, your whatever you're learning, whatever you're doing. Do not share it with group B. Connect with group A and then start hanging out. That's exactly what happened to me. I shook hands with some of the most influential people, and I shook hands and I was not coming from this group, and I directly upgraded myself and they saw, they could sense it. As my mind kind of grew, I upgraded my, everything got upgraded. I mean, just to share with you, the way I was talking, the clothes I was wearing, the way I was handling myself, carrying myself, presenting myself, greeting people, talking to people, everything changed. Everything changed, and that was the turning point. When that turned, the mind, the shift happened, I got recognized by them. And then I got pulled in here, and the moment I got pulled in here, you are surrounded by the alive and fearless people, right? You are like, hey, you know what? I've made it. You have achieved, and now you are influenced by the choice group. The choice group is the group that I am choosing to be in. The chance group is the group that I am born in. And all of us are born in good, bad, ugly groups, right? Now, I'm not saying leave your family. I'm not saying leave your siblings. You might say, hey, what about my family? You want me to leave them? No, you're not going to leave your family, but you're going to disconnect. You're going to keep limited access. I'm very vocal that if your father, your mother, your brother is influencing you negatively, it's time to say, hey, hold on, you know what, stop. I don't want to get influenced, and thank you very much. I respect the position. You're my dad, you're my mom, you're my brother. I respect the position, but I am not willing to get influenced. You understand what I mean? Respect the position. Hey, they're your mom, your dad, your father, your brother, your sister, whoever. They're your family, they're your close guys. Your close friends, respect them. But do not refuse to get influenced by them. All right? Love them, care for them, but refuse to get influenced by them. Don't be around them. Don't kind of listen to the negative complaints and cribbing and criticizing, and then, get sucked down. Now, again, as I moved here and as I was up my way to success, I still have my friends, my school friends, my college friends. Hey, I say hi, hello, I am on WhatsApp, I am on Facebook with them, but guess what? There's a difference. I don't hang around with them. I say hi, I say hello, we meet, we shake hands, we care about each other. If anybody is in trouble, yes, we are there, we will come and help you, and you can, trust. But there is no longer influence. So you have to step out, you start living a life you love, be alive and fearless, and then obviously go back and connect. No problem, just go back and connect and say, hey, you know what, I was just out for a couple of days. And if you want to do social contribution, if you want to go a step further, you could invite them to join you, right? Why not? So you're here and you're saying, hey, hi, how are you, right? Why come join me, come to this group, invite them, say, you know what, come, I'll help you in whatever way. They can avoid being in the no man's land and all the pain and struggle, because understand them, and that's what happens. A lot of times it happens. People who have gone through the struggle, they are here, they identify people who are kind of, alive and fearless, but they're stuck. They pull them out and they say, hey, you know what, I'm going to mentor you, I'm going to train you, I'm going to take care of you, let's move forward. I hope this group theory has helped you and you are able to understand where you are in the Chant Group. If you need to be in the no man's land, please go ahead and go there. Now, there might be a question, what is the time of the no man's land? Well, this no man's land in total could be anywhere between 6 months, right, to 6 years. We don't know, right? It depends how fast are you willing to grow. How fast are you willing to grow in the no man's land? That's the question. The faster you grow, the faster you kind of align with the choice group, you're on your way to success. I hope this video has helped you. I know it's a long video, it's a longer duration than my other videos, but I hope it brings value to you, your mind. You're more alive, you become more fearless, you are able to identify your limitations and really push out of it. Be a little uncomfortable, but the whole agenda here is to live a life you love every single day, achieve your dream, your ambition, and be unstoppable. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, post your questions below the video in the comment box. If you've not still subscribed to our email list, head on to murtazabadri.com and opt in for free videos, resources, and updates on our upcoming programs. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to our YouTube channel, go to Instagram, follow us for all the videos and stuff that we share there. Thank you so much for watching this video. Stay alive, stay fearless, dream big, stay strong, and I'll see you soon in the next video.